Hi there, week 4, day 4, and we continue in our journey of Job. We were talking yesterday about how people have different perspectives on suffering and evil in their lives. And a lot of times people have this misconception that good things are supposed to happen to good people and bad things are supposed to happen to bad people because that would be fair. And if it doesn't work out that way, then God maybe isn't fair. Maybe God isn't as loving as we are told that God is. Well, Job is suffering from a lot of the same doubts that many of us have probably had in our lives from time to time. And in today's reading, particularly in chapter 16, we see that Job has a serious misunderstanding about God's role in suffering and God's attitude about his suffering. It's easy with our limited perspective, only being able to see our side of the story, that we can misunderstand God too when we suffer. And we could choose to make the choices that others before us have made, either to abandon the faith altogether and say there is no God, or to hedge our bets and say, well, I believe in God as long as it gets me out of the fires of Hades. But other than that, I don't need God. Hopefully, the more Christian, more faithful response is to believe that God is with us regardless of our circumstances. And even when we can't see them, even when all we can do is wish and hope that the suffering and the pain would go away, is to look and find the ways in which our experiences are drawing us closer to God because of a relationship that we have, and not a reliance on God as simply someone who gives us stuff. What is our perspective? What is your perspective today on when things go wrong in your life? How does that identify and change our perspective on who God is?